We'll guide you through how to install the OpenAI codecs on Visual Studio Code. If you find this useful, then consider subscribing and liking the video. We're now handing the video over to Pausa, who's going to continue.
Before we start installing anything, it's important to understand what we are actually setting up and why we need each tool. Laravel is a powerful PHP framework used to build modern web applications, but it cannot run alone on your system. It needs a proper environment, which includes PHP to execute the code, or web server to serve the application, and a database system to store data. This is why we are going to install a complete setup so everything works smoothly together. To achieve this, we need to first install XAMPP. XAMPP gives us Apache, MySQL, and PHP in one package, which means we don't need to configure everything manually. Apache acts as our local web server, MySQL handles our database, and PHP runs on the backend logic on Laravel. After that, we will need to install Composer, which is our dependency manager for PHP. Composer is very important because Laravel itself and its all packages are installed through Composer. Then we will install Node.js, which is required for handling front-end dependency like npm packages. And then finally we will install Laravel and create our first project. Now let's begin with XAMPP installation. Just go ahead and open any browser to your liking, and in the search bar just go ahead and search for XAMPP, and then just go to the official website for XAMPP, and then here just go ahead and choose to download, and just go ahead and select your version. So let's say I want to go with the latest version. I will go with 8.2.12. so I'll just click on download, and your download should start automatically. And now as you can see, our download has been successfully started. So I will just wait for the download to complete, as it may take some time. Once the download is complete, just go ahead and click on it to run the setup wizard. Just click on yes if prompted, and here you will see a warning. Just go ahead and click on OK, and then click on next. Here you can leave most of the options at default and click on next, and you can even select a folder. So I'm just gonna leave it at C drive and click on next. You can select your English and click on next, and then click on next, and just wait for the installation to finish. Just click on allow if prompted, and then you can toggle on do you want to start the control panel now, and click on finish, and your XAMPP should now launch automatically. If it does not, just go to your Windows search bar and search for XAMPP, and you should see XAMPP control panel. You can just open it from here also. So now inside the control panel you will see Apache and MySQL models. Just click on start for Apache and MySQL, and just click on allow if prompted, and if you see green, it means the Apache and MySQL are running perfectly. You can also click on admin, and you should see your XAMPP welcome screen. If everything is correct, you will see the XAMPP dashboard. This confirms that the Apache PHP are working properly. To verify the database system, just go ahead and open the control panel, and then go to MySQL admin, and then this is PHP MyAdmin, and it allows us to manage MySQL database using a simple interface instead of writing SQL command manually. At this point, your local server environment is ready. Now let's install the Composer, which is required for Laravel installation. So just go ahead and open a new tab, and in the search bar just go ahead and search for Composer and hit enter, and you should see Composer. Just go ahead and click on that. Now here just go ahead and go to download, and you will see Composer setup exe. Just go ahead and click on that, and it should start installing your Composer setup exe. So now just go ahead and click on the file to start the setup wizard, and now just go ahead and toggle on. Now just click on install for all users, click on yes if prompted, and after that just go ahead and click on next, and make sure add this PHP to your path is selected. And when it asks for PHP path, it should automatically detect your XAMPP PHP installation. In my case, it has automatically detect our XAMPP. If it does not detect it, you can manually browse to your XAMPP folder, and then inside the PHP directory and select PHP exe. This step is very important because Composer needs PHP to function. After that, just go ahead and click on next, and click on next, and click on install. And now just go ahead and click on next, and you can click on finish. Now just go ahead and open command prompt. Go to your Windows search bar and type cmd and hit enter to open the command prompt. And in the command prompt, just go ahead and type Composer space -v and hit enter. If you see a Composer version printed on the screen, it means Composer is installed successfully. And as you can see, this is the Composer version. So now Composer is now installed successfully on our device. Now we need to install Node.js. Just go ahead and open your browser once again and open a new tab and search for Node.js and hit enter, and go to the official website for Node.js and click on get Node.js and choose your operating system. So I'm just gonna go ahead and select Windows installer and just go ahead and run the setup.exe file. Just click on the file and click on next, and just read through the terms and agreement and click on I accept the terms in license agreement and click on next, and select your destination folder and click on next and click on next until you get the install button. Just click on yes if prompted. Now just wait for the installation to complete. After that, you can just go ahead and click on finish. Now open your command prompt once again and open a new tab for command prompt and just go ahead and type node space -v and hit enter. If you see a version number, this confirms that Node.js is installed correctly. You can also check npm by typing npm space -v and hit enter. If both commands return version number, your system is fully ready for front-end package management. Now we move to Laravel installation. But first, we need to install Laravel installer globally using Composer. Just go ahead and open your browser once again, and in the new tab, just go ahead and search for Laravel and hit enter. And now here, click on installation and scroll down, and you will see if you have PHP and Composer installed, you may install Laravel installer via Composer. So here, just go ahead and click on copy to copy the Composer. And there is one step. Before installing Laravel, we need to make sure one important configuration change in PHP is done. This step is necessary because Laravel depends on few PHP extensions to run properly, and if they are disabled, Laravel installation or project creation may fail. So just go ahead and open your file explorer and navigate to your folder where you have your XAMPP. In my case, it's C drive. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go inside the XAMPP folder, and here go inside the PHP file, and here locate php.ini. So here you can see PHP configuration setting file. Just go ahead and select it and right click, and you can open it with VS Code or Notepad. I'm just gonna go ahead and open it with Notepad, and once that it is opened, just go ahead and press Ctrl and F key on your keyboard, and then just go ahead and search for zip and hit enter, and you should see the zip highlighted. So just go ahead and delete the semicolon for zip. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit backspace to delete the semicolon. The semicolon at the beginning means this is currently disabled. So when you remove the semicolon, it enables it. This tells the PHP to activate the zip extension, which Laravel uses for handling packages and downloads internally. Now just go ahead and press Ctrl S to save the file. After that, you can just go ahead and close Notepad. Now go back to your XAMPP controls panel, and then just go ahead and stop your MySQL and Apache by just clicking on stop, and then start it once again, just like so. It's important because PHP only load these changes after a restart. And after that, just go inside your XAMPP folder once again and just go ahead and locate htdocs folder, and now go to the address bar and type cmd to open command prompt inside this folder, and now press Ctrl V to paste the command that we copied earlier and hit enter. This command installs the Laravel installer tool, which helps us create Laravel project easily without manually downloading files. So just wait for the installation to complete, and inside this directory we will create our Laravel project. So just go ahead and run the following command. Just go ahead and type Laravel space new space lms hyphen and site. So basically the lms site is the name of the project. You can name it anything, and after that just go ahead and hit enter. And now Laravel will start setting up your project. This may ask you a few questions during installation. First, it will ask you for a starter kit. Since we are focusing on backend, you can select none. So I'm just gonna type none and hit enter. Now it will ask you about testing framework. You can select pest, which is modern and easy to use. So I'm just gonna type 0 and hit enter. And now it will ask you which database your application will use. So here you can just go ahead and select MySQL. So I'm just gonna type MySQL and hit enter. And after that, it will ask you if you want to run the database migration. choose yes. So Laravel can set up default table automatically and hit enter. And now it will warn you the database LMS site does not exist in MySQL connection. Would you like to create it? You can just go ahead and type yes and hit enter. Now just wait for it to finish as it may take some time. And now it is saying, would you like to run npm ignore script and npm build? You can just go ahead and type yes once again and hit enter. And it will also ask you which boost feature would you like to use. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with guideline, and it will also ask you which integration would you like to configure for boost. So I'm just gonna go ahead and type none and hit enter. Now here you can choose which AI agent you would like to configure. Just choose anyone to your liking and hit enter. Once that you have done that, you will see application is ready. So now just go ahead and type cd space and your folder name, which in my case it's going to be lms-site and hit enter. And now you can see we are successfully inside our folder. Now just go ahead and type php space artisan space serve and hit enter. And now after running this command, Laravel will give you a local address, which in my case is this particular address. So just go ahead and open this link in the browser. So you can just go ahead and select this just like so, and then press Ctrl C to copy, and then go to your browser, and then in the new tab just go ahead and press Ctrl V to paste it and hit enter. Now you will see your Laravel application running successfully. At this point, your full development environment is ready. XAMPP is handling your server and database, Composer is managing PHP dependency, Node.js is ready for front-end tool, and Laravel is installed and running as your main framework. If you also open phpMyAdmin, go to XAMPP control panel and go to MySQL admin. Here you should see your LMS site which we just created. Laravel has already prepared database support, and your project folder will contain all important directories like app, routes, config, database, and public. And you can also view it in the htdocs LMS site folder, or whichever folder that you created. And now you are fully ready to start building Laravel application on your Windows 11. If you found this guide useful, make sure to like the video and subscribe to GuideRealm for more tutorials.